Welcome back to the Donkeyman Show. I'm, of course, Donkeyman, and today we're at a place that absolutely should not have a podcast in it because it's about 45 degrees, but we're fucking doing it.
We're doing it, bro.
I'm here with a very special guest. I've known this man for a very long time now. It's been about pre-COVID, so
Goddamn.
2018, probably 7 years now. It's been quite some time. He's, in my opinion, one of the best audio engineers in Australia.
Shucks.
I mean, my opinion's not great, but
I'll take it.
it's pretty good. Mr. Spike Leo, how are you?
How's it going, bro? Nice to be here.
Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you coming all the way down here. We've had this plan for a very long time.
Yeah.
And we're finally here.
Sorry it took me so long.
Don't apologise.
Yeah, space is great. Love
Thank
it.
you.
Very excited for you, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been a struggle, but, you know, fucking doing it.
It's music industry.
Of course.
You signed up for this shit.
Yeah, man.
It's always a struggle.
It has to be. If it's not, then you're not doing anything. I don't think you're doing anything right.
Yeah, it's got to hurt, you know. Growth comes from pain and suffering.
For sure.
Just got to embrace that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that cliche saying, you know, pressure makes diamonds.
That's right.
So, yeah.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo, la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show. Arriba mi gente, Donkeyman está aquí.
Have you seen any episodes at all?
Of yours?
Yeah,
I've
or
seen some snippets on the gram.
Snippets? Yeah, cool. So you're probably not overly familiar with Uncle Rico.
No.
He's my uncle. He's a bit of a degenerate.
God bless him.
Confident where there's no need to be confident. I'd like to do a bit of a update on
We've all
him.
been there.
I know, right? Yeah. But he's like 75 and he just doesn't stop.
Oh, wow.
You know? Here's a quick update. He's been doing breath work again. It's just him breathing heavily while staring at the wall like the wall owes him money.
Yeah.
He's a moron.
Can't say I've been there.
Neither can I. That's what I'm saying. Like he's got one lung, no thumbs, and he's
Oh, my God.
yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, people like him, so we move on.
Yeah.
All right. Now, today, straight into the game. On this podcast, we play a game with a guest.
I'm nervous.
Try and get
ready.
things in.
Yeah.
Today's game is called Certified or Cancelled.
Okay, certified or cancelled.
We've played this game before, but I'm starting to bring back old games that I think that people like, and this is one of them.
Tell me the rules.
So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to say a statement. You just say certified or cancelled, and then you explain why you think certified meaning you fuck with it, it's certified, or cancelled meaning that's
Okay,
that's trash.
I gotcha.
Got it?
Let's do it.
All right. Are you ready?
Do I have a time limit?
As quickly as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
No thinking, and then you explain why.
No thinking.
All right.
Let's see how that goes.
Are you ready? This is just a warm-up. Posting a snippet every day, even if it's shit.
Certified.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God bless and all hail Gary V. He's been saying it for years, and I don't do it. But yeah, if you're running a business, the best way is to post every day. That's the only way that you're going to get forward, and your first clips are going to be shit.
Fucking know.
Because mine was
Majority of them are probably.
Yeah, I mean, I did 20 takes on my first ever Instagram video, and it was simply just me sitting in front of my camera saying, hey, I'm Spike and it's Monday, and today I'm doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
But it felt so inauthentic and weird speaking in a room by myself. But I think once you get past that initial inferior complex and...
It's the fear of cringe.
You're cringing on yourself, and it doesn't feel authentic talking to a camera with no one to respond to.
Yeah.
But you get past that.
Yeah.
You get past that, and I think I don't know if it's age or just getting past that, but you eventually don't care.
For sure. Why do you think you're not doing that now?
I think I needed a really good break from social media because there's periods where I get obsessed with it.
Yep.
And there's periods where it makes me feel mentally ill.
Yeah.
And that is because I am drowned in, unqualified opinions of people.
Yeah.
And I find that because our generation, we're not watching the news on TV like our parents did, the media has really shoved down our throats this very, very present, strong political opinions.
Yeah.
On world politics and things that are happening around the world, but it's not actually things that are happening all around the world. It's very narrow.
It is, yeah.
It's very tunnel vision of
Yeah.
like, here's an opinion and we're going to shove it down your throats.
Yeah.
And that just, I feel it's wrong, and it made me feel ill.
Yeah.
So I wasn't actually enjoying consuming content.
Okay.
And so I think I removed myself for a good period of time, and just like, I really have been enjoying and have this awareness now around, I know this wasn't a quick answer, but I have this awareness around being present and actually experience things in the physical.
Yeah, okay.
As, it really disgusts me kind of watching, more so my family members, I'm not judging anyone here, but just kind of sitting doom scrolling. I think it's a big problem, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're more connected than ever.
Yep.
And at the same time, completely disconnected from reality.
I was actually thinking about this last night. I think that with the introduction of AI, it's going to be it's obviously already very difficult for people to tell what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
And therefore people are going to start seeking face-to-face.
Well, when you suspect, we can all relate to this, when you suspect that it's not real anymore, it grosses you out.
It does,
We
yeah.
actually don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
There's some things where it's like, okay, there's a Labradoodle dancing to Snoop Dogg's song and it's funny, but I couldn't consume a lot of that.
No.
And I think also with videos specifically where they're AI portraying themselves to be real, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh my God, I just got fooled into believing that was real.
Yeah.
And so, we're on this massive development and change in our lives. Just like when the internet came to fruition, AI is here.
Absolutely.
And we don't know where it's going to head. But I think we now need to be responsible with the amount we allow ourselves to consume.
Yep.
And, there's this word that's been thrown around with the kids called brain rot.
Yep.
And it is brain rot,
is,
bro.
yeah.
And it makes you feel bad. It makes you mentally feel low because the scientifically the dopamine hits on repeat. That's not natural. And so we're actually eradicating this idea of boredom and giving ourselves the ability to just be with ourselves.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen, what's happening now and what is going to happen is that the rise of mental illness is going to catapult because people are really going to struggle with the ability to cope, to be with themselves in a state of silence. And also, this idea of like, I'm bored. We live in a world where you don't need to be bored ever. No. And I think that's quite dangerous because essentially, bro, that's where creativity has always that's where it stems from. It stems from allowing our mind to drift. Yeah. We're losing that ability. So I'm not saying disregard social media. I'm just saying we need to be aware of our mental state. Yeah. And there are moments where I'm like, oh, I just want to be in reality again, which is like old school. But you're right. With the rise of AI, we are going to seek more than ever human connection. Yep. We're going to seek live music. Yep. We want to, vinyl records, we want to touch it and feel it again.
That's why it's all coming back, I think.
That's why it's all coming back. Yeah. Like you open Spotify now, I've watched my own behavior. Yeah. I am not enjoying consuming music like I once did when I had a physical record because I went to a CD store to listen to the single. Yep. And then I was like, I'm going to buy the whole album so I can experience that. And it was a ritual. People have spoken about this before of unpacking, spending your $20-$30 on that record. And now it's like, even if I'm not vibing with the song in the first 3 to 5 seconds, next. Yeah. And we're
stuck into that.
We're wrecking it, bro.
Yeah.
We're wrecking the experience.
The biggest evidence for, I think, like people actually loving that kind of hands-on experience is fucking trading cards.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that kind of stuff is still to this day like $1 billion industry.
Well, to trade it, you need to physically go to another person.
Yeah, and it's just cardboard, piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
With a bit of art on it. No music at all.
Like it's got value because the internet is infinite.
Yeah.
It's never ending. Yeah. You go down this barrel of social or whatever it is, and it's just like you. And can now stay anyone there forever.
Can do it.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah. So now it's like there's no like it's so saturated.
Yeah. And what's the sad side of that is like we're more lonely than ever.
Yeah.
And that really breaks my heart because...
But that's kind of where we're supposed to be as humans though. It's kind of supposed to be...
We're like wolves, we want to be in packs. We want human connection. We want partners, male, female or otherwise. Yeah. We want offspring. So instinctively, we want to have... I specifically love having people around me.
Yep.
I also love solitude, moments of solitude by choice.
Yep.
I think it hurts more when it's not a choice. And we can consume as much media, but it doesn't fulfill that void of human connection, whether that be family or a partner. So I think for me at least, it's like while the people I love are around me, I want to utilize all those minutes with them as much as I can and really use social media as a tool, not as a means to fulfill my boredom.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the biggest thing is that people need to kind of become aware of is to just use it, as a tool.
As a tool.
And that's it.
I went to speak to my old university years ago and we were speaking about Instagram and I was social media. I was talking about how, as a creative, social media is really it's the new resume. It's our CV. Your latest song, your latest video, people instantly will get a gauge on your profile picture and they will make assumptions of who you are and what you do. And I remember a girl stood up. She was 18 years old in a creative course and she started crying, which I was a little bit shocked at. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
And she's like, it really affects my mental health and it makes me feel bad and always comparing myself. And I didn't have that competition at 18 to 21 when I was at uni doing a creative course. I had internal pressure of my peers.
Yep.
I didn't have on top of that external pressure of the outside world of a 6-year-old doing it better than me. I didn't have that yet. And so she started crying and I said to her, I hear you. I said, there is no reason to use social media at the expense of your mental health.
Yep.
If it makes you feel that way, don't use it. I was just saying as a tool, it's a great benefit because before you even audition now for a job, there's those directors and casting agents on the apps and they can potentially already get a gauge of who you are if you're constantly posting. So I think if we really utilize social media as a tool, as creatives, we never know who's watching.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about comments or likes because, if I told you 400, 500, 1,000 people are in this room looking at you right now, that's a huge audience.
It is, yeah.
But we really, we're out there comparing ourselves
to millions.
When we get 1,000 views on a video, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. That's a lot of eyes.
100%. Yeah, fucking oath. Yeah. Yeah, and it's always you'll always get validated as well the more you go out because you will always run into someone who's seen you online.
Yeah.
And that's always nice when that kind of happens.
It's a beautiful feeling when that comes back and you're posting for ages and ages and ages. And I remember I was at a pub, someone came up to me, they're like, you're killing it. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, oh man, everything you're posting on socials. And there was this feeling in me of like, which is a weird thing to say. I was like, internally I said to myself, I didn't even know anyone's really watching or paying attention.
Yeah.
You kind of like feel invalid or I don't think this is working, but this person thought I was killing it because I was posting all the time.
Yeah.
But inside I felt the opposite.
Yeah, because you've got the analytics and that's what you're looking at, whereas people are looking at like your consistency.
The way social media is put together is really like this casino to always kind of make you feel like you're not enough.
Yeah, for sure.
And you consistently post, you're like, I still can't get into that top 1 to 2%, but the algorithm is just going to favor you posting every day consistently. And it's okay if you don't have that. And I'm the first to admit that I'll have seasons where I'm like, I'm going to run this hard for 3 to 4, 5 months.
Yeah.
Have seasons where I'm like, I don't want to open social media. And if you want to give that a shot, my suggestion is this. Work your ass off on social media Monday to Friday. And then Friday night, delete the apps from your phone, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. Take that Saturday and Sunday to yourself. Don't open those apps and then reinstall them again on Monday. And that was the first step for me of like, I need to get a healthier relationship with these tools.
Fucking oath. God damn. Question 2.
That was a quick answer, wasn't it, bro?
That was great, man. Fucking loved it.
Yeah, just give me certified or cancelled and quick answers.
Yeah. No, but I love it. This is a Donkeyman Show. We don't give a fuck. Right, the game comes second. If you got shit to speak, you got shit to speak.
I'm gonna spit game if it comes to me.
Fucking oath. All right, question 2. Studios that charge cheap rates but rush every session.
Ooh. I mean, cancelled.
Cancelled.
Yeah, come on. What are you doing?
That wasn't easy.
You know, like, I mean, there's that graph of like, you can get it quick and cheap. You can get it, slow and expensive, or somewhere in between. But if you're undercutting the industry, you're undercutting yourself.
Yeah.
You're undercutting your value and your position in the industry. You are going to get the bottom of the barrel, the fruit lying on the floor, and people are going to treat you equally.
Yeah.
The best analogy that I received when I was starting out, someone said to me, "Do you want to be Toyota or Ferrari?" I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, everyone can drive Toyota. The parts are cheap to change, to service." And he's like, "But when people buy Toyota, they know they're getting Toyota. So whoever's charging cheap and doing it quick, you're Toyota, you're Camry." Yeah. You want to be Ferrari? People know what they're getting when they buy a Ferrari. They come to Ferrari and they know it's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
And that's what I modeled my business on. And I remember I had a colleague said to me, he's like, "Oh, I heard what you're charging." I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" And he goes, "Oh, you're charging this per song." I said, "Oh, why aren't you charging that?" Because I saw that colleague as my equal.
Yeah.
And he had nothing to say. And so it really comes down to how we value ourselves. And I think that efficiency is important. I want my sessions to not be quick, to be efficient, because one of the problems in the industry is people would hit me up and be like, "I've been with this producer, we've been sitting on this song for 3 to 6 months." I'm like, "Well, that's crazy." So I actually found out that I'm offering people the value of time.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that I can give you this product in the most efficient amount of time, not the quickest, the most efficient.
Yeah.
And I can get you from A to B in exactly these hours, and this is what you will get. I knew that if I can guarantee per session what the person will walk out with, that, okay, I'm going to ask for more, but because I have that model and because I want to give the artist a high-end premium experience, I always thought to myself, like, what can I add to heighten this person's experience?
Yeah.
And I tried to do that 100% of the time, and sometimes you're going to fail.
Yeah.
But, you know, for me, that was like having a fridge with some chocolates and soft drinks, having some alcohol in case they're nervous and they'd like a drink, making human connection, being lenient with the time, not going over 5 hours, but like I'll give people an extra half an hour on the house just to be like, "Hey, you're important to me," because I want premium clients and I want to create long-term relationships. I don't want the low-hanging fruit.
No. You also want, like, if they're going to spend big dollars, you know that they're not going to pull out in 2 years. And because, like, at the end of the day, like, as a producer or an engineer, it's not about the money right there. It's also about your legacy and what these people you're working with, like, are they going to continue doing it? And is all that time that you spent on that song going to be gone to waste, or are they going to, because there's energy at the end of the day, like time's valuable.
Yeah. And you're exchanging, you know, your studio as a producer, that's your sacred place.
Yeah.
If you let poison or toxins in that space, the space in itself becomes poisonous for you. You end up spending, which I've done before, you end up spending time in that space and it doesn't feel good. And that's a really sad place to get to when you've worked so hard to create that creative space for yourself and others, that all of a sudden it becomes unpleasant to be in your happy place. So I think you really need to protect your energy, you need to protect your space, and you need to be really careful with who you allow in that space. And more often than not, offering a premium price is going to give you people who respect themselves.
Yeah.
And if they're willing to pay, they respect you as well. So I think there needs to be that positive exchange and just that understanding. Like, the bogan next door is not going to go to Ferrari and get a car.
Yeah.
And Ferrari know that.
Yeah.
And Toyota know that.
Yeah.
Probably going to go get a Toyota.
For
so
sure.
it just depends what type of experience do you want and what type of experience do you want to share.
Yeah. I like it. It actually brings me, it segues nice into the next question, which is artists saying it's not about money while begging for free beats.
It's not about money while begging for free beats. Oof. So the question is, so the artist would say it's not about money, but they're begging. So from whose perspective am I answering this? As a producer or as an artist?
Whatever you wish.
It's not about.
Do you think it's going to be a different answer?
Well, I don't know. That almost feels like a tricky question. Like, I understand the struggling artist who can't afford beats.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't know if this is certified or cancelled, but there's a whole platform out there of type free beats.
Yeah.
Which I've had, artists come through.
Yeah.
And I'll tell them, like, it's not worth me making a beat for $50 for you to have exclusive rights. You know, or it's not like I'm not going to offer free beats.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
And if I did, I'd release them for free on YouTube,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if someone's going to ask you for free beats, that again just comes to low-hanging fruit. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Do you feel that artist has any leverage? Are you able to help each other? I think there's something in the industry where it's like, what was the expression? Hold on. Edit this out because I need a thinking moment.
Yeah. Or we'll amplify it.
Amplify, yeah. It's like a favor exchange.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the industry, when I didn't have much money as a producer, there were certain other industries that I needed, like say videography or photography, and I would do exchanges.
Yeah.
Like, if you can make me this video, I will provide music for your videos.
Yeah.
I think that there needs to be value exchange with everything. I don't think
Sure.
Just offering yourself for free
Yeah.
or expecting to get things for free. No one wants to do that. So, find how you can offer the other person value and make an exchange. Don't ask for free beats. And I don't know if anyone does anymore because there's so many free beats on YouTube.
So many, yeah.
And yeah, I think like if you're a struggling artist and you want to ask for a discount, go for it. But don't hit me up the first time and ask for a discount. Build a relationship with me first.
Yeah.
When someone's like, hey, how are you? This is the price. Can I have a discount? I don't think that should be expected.
No.
And who are you? How does it benefit me as a studio owner to give a person I don't know a discount? Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not going to go to, it's absurd. We don't even need to
because
talk about
they're feeling they feel it. That's why.
Well, it's just like this sense of entitlement.
It's ego,
of like,
yeah.
You owe me and if someone's asking you for something for free, they don't value you. Full stop. Don't work with them.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
So cancelled.
Yeah, cancelled.
There's the answer.
Fucking oath. All right, number 4, the phrase trust the process when there is no process.
Ooh, deep.
We're getting right into the feels here.
Yeah, trust the process when there is no process. Well, what do you mean by that, bro?
So it's a statement. The phrase trust this process, is that like certified or cancelled because there is no process? Do you believe that you should trust the process?
Trust the process because there is no process. Well, I would say cancelled.
Yeah.
Whether you believe in fate or not, there is a process to everything.
Yeah.
Trust the process. If your process is sitting there doing nothing, there's nothing to trust.
Yeah. Okay.
If your process is moving forward
Yeah.
and wanting to better yourself, you need to trust that process is going to take time.
But what about the process of, like we were discussing briefly before the podcast, of like actually getting to a point of success where you're meeting people?
Well, what this is the question I've asked myself for like 20 plus years. Like, what justifies success? If
Of
you
course.
spoke to
No, but in your mind, like whatever you think, like for example, somebody meeting, somebody famous, and you think that Well, what's the process for that? Am I in this process to get to there? But there is no process to get to there. It's just whether this guy was lucky enough to have a mate. If this guy was lucky enough to have money.
I don't think that it's just luck. I think that, luck is a part of it. But I believe that the person who trusts the process and day in, day out is hustling to get to a dream or a goal will make it at some stage. Yeah. I don't think that you can dispute that, but
of course.
I think...
but there is no real scheduled process to get there.
No, life is a journey, and my grandmother said you can make plans, but be prepared for them to change.
Yes.
We will not know when we arrive at that destination. I always had a dream that I wanted to perform on Broadway in New York.
No shit.
And that dream was just a dream because deep down inside, I never actually thought that I would get there. And then when I was 26, 27, I got there. No, when I was 24, I performed in New York for a few months on Broadway. And then I remember having this moment after the fact of when it finished, sitting on the bus, going back to the apartment, getting ready to get a plane out of there, and having this kind of sinking feeling like, oh shit, that was the best experience ever, but I never thought I would get there.
Yeah.
And now what?
Yeah.
Because that was the dream, and the idea of a dream for me when I was younger is something that I never really will potentially reach. And, some people would say, well, that was success. Yeah. But no one cares.
No.
And even I was like, okay, so what? Am I successful now? Does it mean anything? And it doesn't. It was just a moment in time. And because I was young, I just trust the process. I did what I was really good at. I did it day in, day out. I got into companies that somehow gave me a chance to perform in New York. And that just all eventuated. I couldn't control the outcome, but I knew in my head that I would like that to happen. Yep. And I think some great advice I got was that we actually always have the answers.
Yep.
We often seek counsel because we don't trust ourselves.
For sure.
But the answers are actually deep down inside. So
I mean, that's what they say the job of a psychiatrist is, or a psychologist is not to ask the questions, but to get you to answer them. Kind of, you've got the answers.
Yeah. And the answers are there deep down inside. We're just often consumed by fear, and we really struggle to come to terms with maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. I went through that last year very heavily of what am I doing? Why am I making music? And I really struggled with that idea of what does this even mean anymore? What am I chasing? Am I chasing money? And because I've been doing production for 14 years and servicing clients, and it's the first time ever I've got to the point where I'm I don't think servicing clients makes me happy anymore. Yeah. And that was actually really, really confronting for me, bro, because that's what I thought the dream was. That's what I thought success was, running my own studio and servicing clients and earning this amount of money. Yeah. And it got to the point where I was resistant and not listening to myself because I have a family, I have responsibilities. And so for me, it was actually really hard to come to terms I need a change in 2026. It took me probably a year to a year and a half. I've been saying for 2 years, I think I'm done servicing clients. It took me probably a good 2 years to get to the point where I'm I'm going to cut back.
So you're done, or you're gonna?
I'm not done.
You're going to just stop,
but I will only work with, 15 to 20% of my clients, and the other 80% I'm going to have to say goodbye. Yep. And that is just because, it's not bringing me happiness developing artists anymore, because I think one of the biggest issues is discipline and perseverance, that people won't see it through. I've been developing artists for 8 years now, different artists every year. And a lot of them have got really close, but people just don't have the mental strength in Australia, bro, to see it through. And for me, that's crushing because I invest everything into it, my emotion, my time. And so for me, it's you know what? I know what I want now. I wasn't listening, but I did at the end of the year. I'm I know what I need to do. And I'm just actually I want to be in creative control. I want to make my music. I want to do my stuff and collaborate with people who are pushing forward, not people who might push forward. really danced around the question there. What was the question again?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Cancelled or certified?
Yeah. All I'm saying is the 80% that you'd say no, if you still need a producer, you can fucking come to me.
Hey, bro, you need to. You don't want to work with that 80% either, brother. That's not going to make you happy.
I like it. I'm out. So we are fully booked.
You're Ferrari, brother. You're Ferrari.
Yeah, that's right. All right, maybe we'll go McLaren. I like a McLaren.
You're McLaren. Yeah. You're McLaren. I'm Ferrari.
Yeah.
Deal.
All right. Let's do another question.
Hit me. I love the questions.
If your live show is trash, your streams don't matter.
If your live show is trash, your streams don't matter. Well, what's the objective here?
Right, exactly.
You need everything. If your live show, say that again to me.
So if your live show is trash, your streams don't matter.
Well, I saw a girl, her recordings were fire.
Okay.
I love the production.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with it. And I went to see her live show and it was trash.
Okay. Fuck, fair.
So what does that tell you? Like, they both matter.
Yeah.
You can't, if you have a great recording, your live show has to elevate.
For sure.
It's got to be better.
For sure.
I went to see the UK group Jungle.
Yeah.
Busy Earning and Back on 74.
Yeah,
that track?
Yeah.
And they are just so good live.
Yeah.
They just take it to another planet. And that's what a great artist should do. They should have a live show that is so rocking. So, there's so much competition. You can't afford to have a trash live show. No way.
Especially when you're coming up and that's like your goal is to play live shows. And if your live show is shit, nobody's going to listen to your music.
No one's going to listen to you, man.
No.
You need dope recordings. You need dope live show. You need dope everything.
Yeah.
Dope socials. You need the whole package. It's not enough to just have one.
No. And the only way to get there is by repetition and doing it every day and 100%. practicing and fucking putting on 80 kilos while you sit there and fucking.
Years ago, I used to say embrace your shitness.
Yeah,
there's a period in your career where you just need to, instead of shy away from it, embrace that you don't have the skill set, and that's with everything. It's like with music, and then all of a sudden you need to become a media mogul. You need to film. You need to edit. Like we've all been through that.
Yeah.
And, you just need to embrace that little process of being really bad at something, and it's a beautiful moment. It only happened for a small period of time until you become really competent and great at it. So
in the grand scheme of things, it's
don't shy away. If you do not
comes back to trust the process.
Trust the process. If you don't embrace the shit period, you're not going to get through the other end. And there's so many people who get scared of that first little nugget of work, of like being crap and being afraid that people are going to judge me.
Yeah. That's why, it's a lot more difficult for people to kind of jump into the music industry when they're in their like late 20s, early 30s, as opposed to, coming at from it when they're young, because I feel like, when you're coming at it when you're young, you're at school, everybody's kind of shit. You don't really have, there's maybe one person who's like, fuck, that guy's amazing. But other than that, you're not really, it could be different nowadays. I'm talking about, again, from the time when there was no internet.
To challenge that theory, brother, like I was, smack myself in the face. To challenge that theory, I started music production at 27.
But creativity, you would do it dancing during high school?
I was creative from a young age. Yeah. I've always been creative, but I was, maybe one day I'll share some of my first songs. My stuff at 27, 28 was absolute trash. I'm not exaggerating. Yeah. Trash. Yeah. I had no idea about recording, mixing techniques, nothing. I started all over again. I had my career from like 20 to 27 as a performer, and 27, I decided I want to be a music producer, and I was so crap. Yeah. So I think there's almost an advantage now. Music production is like really popular. And there's people starting in their 20s, and they're at 21, 22, 23, they come to the studio for lessons and they're like, I suck, it's too late. I'm like, dude, this is
it's
a skill.
Not too
I
late,
started at 27,
Yeah.
So I think you can start at any age. You just need to have the tenacity, the grit and the passion to go for it.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's like, That's what I'm saying is that like I think that's why people find it more difficult to get into that kind of industry is because they've grown up not like, just it hasn't been in their kind of life.
Yeah.
I
think having no music talent at all and then starting in your late 20s, early 30s is going to be challenging.
It is fucking oath. And if you do it, props to you, like fucking oath. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't. Like you should absolutely go for it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some of the greatest people didn't see any kind of success until their 60s or 70s, you know.
Look at chicken and KFC.
The fucking oath, yeah. KFC, man.
I don't know why I brought up that. I was like, KFC. I don't even.
Is it because I'm fat, bro?
I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian as well?
I don't even eat chicken, bro.
No? God damn.
Yeah.
Is it chicken though? Like,
we don't know.
Who knows, bro?
Yeah. It's the spices.
Secret herbs and spices. Yeah. All right, let's move on to another. How long are we going? Fuck, we're going for 35 minutes so far.
Easy. I'm happy to go as long as you like.
Fuck yeah. Let's see. Having a day job while chasing the dream.
Certified.
Yep.
100% certified. How else are you going to do it? Got to pay bills, got responsibilities. I worked at a juvie prison when I was building up my studio.
Yeah, okay.
I started full-time for 6 months. I was working Monday to Friday, 8:30 till 4 p.m. I'd go to the studio 4 or 5 days a week, 4:30 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. I just hustled my face off. 6 months later, I went part-time at the day job, and then I was making up the other money with the studio. So I was at the studio Monday to Thursday, at the other job Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
And then I did that for another year and a half. Took me 2 years until I could run the studio and make up that money.
Yeah. So it's fucked. Yeah. So absolutely, you got to fucking.
It's fucked.
Yeah. So it's fucked.
Yeah. That's just the reality of it. How bad do you want it? You got to make money.
Fucking oath. Yeah.
And I just like had the scales, and I was like, I'm gonna tip the scales. And all my life, man, like I've done different day jobs. I remember when I was 18, maybe I was 20. Yeah, I was probably about 18, 19, 20. I was vacuuming the floors at G-Star Raw in a retail job at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And my mantra was, this is temporary.
Yeah.
This is temporary. I just repeat that shit while I vacuum the floors because no one hated that more than me. Firstly, waking up super early. Secondly, vacuuming a retail store. I just remember hating that moment, but I knew for 100% that this is not temporary. Forever.
Yeah.
Just for now.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah, I was in a similar boat, fucking cleaning at a shopping centre. I only got the job because my dad was a cleaner. And every day I was like, fuck, bro, I do not want to be here when I'm my dad's age.
100%.
This is insane. Yeah.
By all
terrifying.
means, whatever gets you a job, get it.
Yeah.
Connections, network. If your dad or parents or family or friends can get you into that job, that's the easiest way to get a job.
Fucking oath, yeah.
I've never got a job through a CV. It's always through someone I know.
Yeah. Same here, man. All right, let's do a lightning round. No explanations.
Wasn't that the lightning round?
No, we're going to try and do this even quicker.
All right. Are these certified cancelled?
Yes.
Cool.
Fast one-liners.
I'm in.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Auto-tune.
Certified.
Freestyling on camera.
Certified. Can't do it, but certified.
Open mics.
Certified.
Reaction content.
Oh. Cancelled.
Paid promo pages.
Certified.
Buying followers.
Cancelled.
Releasing singles only.
Certified.
Taking a year off to find your sound.
Certified.
Fuck yeah.
That was it.
That was it. That was good, man.
Did I win?
Your score is 100 out of 100, bro.
Yes. Thank God.
I'm putting down on the leaderboard.
I want
to
take it back. Like single drops, albums are beautiful because it's a collective work of sound. I love that as well. But yeah, drop singles. Like whatever works.
I think releasing singles only. If you're going to be, like to me, if you're going to be like in the music industry and you want to do it, you should be having a go at running an album.
Yeah,
you're in the fucking industry, you want to
do.
But you can release it differently.
Exactly. If you write an album, release them as singles.
For sure, yeah.
So you have more content for
longer.
Correct,
yeah.
Otherwise, just keep dropping singles until something lifts off and you get your audience and you figure out your sound. I think now because we're so drowned out, we can actually just experiment with lots of different singles, lots of different genres until you kind of find your niche,
Yeah. It's so, like we're so not unique that you think of it, I think of it as a consumer. Like, do I like listening to albums? Fucking no. So then I'm going to write albums because I know that there's a million other people who like the same shit that I like.
But will you listen to it? You'll listen to an album based off, say, a single you really fuck with of an artist. No, like you'll hear an artist, you'll be like, oh my God, that single was crazy.
It depends on how I discover them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I would listen to albums of artists I know.
That's what I mean, yeah. So that's obviously like I'm going to listen to the new, I don't know, fucking Foo Fighters album or something like that, yeah.
Or Anderson .Paak or whatever.
Correct, yeah. But yeah, obviously, yeah, if I'm discovering, like for example, there's a new band that I discovered, and I know that you discovered them recently too because I saw you share some of the stuff.
I love them. I already know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Father of Peace.
Yeah, so good.
Fucking incredible. And the reason why I discovered them was, I'm guessing is the same reason why you did, is because they posted the three of them singing the song, like playing the guitar, and I'm just like, fuck. And so then that got me off the platform.
100%.
Yeah, that got me off Instagram and straight to Spotify, and then I listened to the whole album.
They're so good at content.
It's fucking incredible, yeah.
And their songs are dope. And I mean, they're all very talented, but his voice and lyrics and songwriting, like different.
Yeah, fucking know.
That's why it's so attractive.
Yeah, and actually there's a lyric in one of his songs that I remembered before that you were talking about, where no one gives a fuck about your success. Is that
he says life. Not that one.
No, it's no one cares that you're a star except but your siblings. I think it's Trapeze. Nobody knows you're a star but or cares you're a star. But anyway, it's a great lyric. But yeah, they do it fucking. They're incredible.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
They are, there's something to aspire to be like. Those guys are doing it right.
Yeah. And when you go on their Instagram page and you flick through, you see the same song used 10, 20 times in a row, but
different angles, different clothes, different ideas, and close up fisheye lens type thing. Yeah. But utterly engaging.
Yeah.
And enjoyable. And I'll keep watching the clips over and over.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're addictive.
Yeah. Even the color.
In the best way, everything.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's really thought out. It's really artistic and creative. There's another dude who I'm obsessed with called Zepp or What's Zepp. You seen this guy?
Oh yeah, it sounds familiar.
He's the bald dude. Those who know. And the bald guy just hold on, I'm gonna find it for you. What's Zepp?
Oh fuck, I haven't seen that.
Bro.
Oh, that's fucking dope. What the fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's cool shit. Fuck.
It's just people who are putting stuff out who don't give a fuck and they're different. That's what we used to thrive on, bro.
Yeah.
Like we grew up in the 90s, man.
Yeah.
We were listening to Tupac and Biggie and Snoop and Nas and Busta Rhymes and, you got Michael Jackson, you got Prince, you got Stevie Wonder, even the old school, like within the first few seconds, you're like, I know who that is.
Yeah.
And even with this dude and Father of Peace, it's like, firstly, no political views shoved down my throat.
No, that's
I don't.
the
if
most
you're an artist, I don't
thing.
want to fucking hear it. I
don't
want to
give a
consume the
fuck.
music.
I wouldn't care, bro.
Yeah. I want to hear the music.
That's why I still listen to Kanye. That's why I still listen to.
Well, Kanye's got some political opinions.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, if Famous comes on by Kanye, I'm not going to switch because I can disconnect the person from the art. However, if you're going to release,
I mean, Kanye likes Nazis. No big deal.
All right, look, it's a wrong example. I'll take that back.
But I know what you mean.
That's why I still listen to Jeffrey Epstein,
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect follow-up. Yeah, I just think these guys who are coming out, individuality, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
AI is about to crush everything and everyone.
Yeah.
But the individuals who shine and they are their true self and they express themselves with just, the utmost creativity and individuality, uniqueness. That's what makes us shine. That's what we want to see. That's what we love about people. What makes you special, what makes you shine. And if that's being Donkeyman or being Spike Leo or anything above and beyond, that is sexy and that is appealing and that is content I can consume all day.
Yeah.
I can listen to that guy's whole Instagram, and same with Father of Peace. And the majority of shit out there, if I get another Entrepreneur Bro video, I can't even read it. It's just like, hey, I can get you $1 million. I'm just it makes me want to vomit.
Dude.
Can't do it.
There's so many things that we could go at what do we do at 45 minutes? So we've done that game. The game was great.
I feel like I'm doing a
Appreciate
workout
it.
in this heat, bro. I'm just
I know,
like
bro,
sitting here
fuck.
sweating balls.
It's fucked up.
It's great.
Normally we do have a bit of a conversation afterwards. We've been going for 45 minutes, which is pretty bloody good.
I'm down, bro.
I knew that this was going to be a good episode.
Yeah.
There are some questions that I wanted to ask you.
Hit me, let's do it.
That might be, I don't know, controversial or not.
I'm an open book, not controversial.
Good, I like it. Triple J.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts on Triple J, Unearthed, Hottest 100,
Yeah.
like a version?
Again, very political radio station.
It is, yeah.
I think, which, pushes me away from it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think any platform that is going to push out independent artists, I know lots of people have lots of opinions about it. It's great for Australian music. It has been for a long time. Is it fair? Well, the music industry is not fair. Wah, wah, wee, wah.
Yeah.
Anything that's going to push music out there is great.
Yep. Fair.
The difference is that people's attention has been, what's the word? People's attention has been dissected in so many different ways. The Triple J is not the center of the earth like it once was for music in Australia.
Yep.
There's so many places and platforms where music is being pushed out. But yeah, great. If you can make it on Triple J, good. Do I think it's changing people's lives like maybe it used to? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because now it's a social media game. Triple J doesn't control that.
Yeah.
They don't control where the attention's at anymore. And 90% of people's attention throughout the day is attached to the thing that's in their hand.
Yep.
And that's the best place to access people. So where can we access people the most? On social media.
Yeah,
Are people listening to Triple J the most? No.
No.
So, I don't have any harsh opinions about it.
Yep.
I've discovered good music there on the years. I use Triple J Unearth as a platform, as a music producer, to discover artists I would like to work with locally.
Yeah, okay.
That's an amazing place to find
Fucking
people
nice.
to work with. Power to them.
I like it.
But
it's
I
good.
don't think as an artist, the thing that we're thinking anymore is like, I need to get onto Triple
Triple-
J like we used to.
Yeah.
Who cares? It doesn't matter. We are bigger than that now because we can...
the playing field's level now.
Exactly, and we can provide our music to the world. That's where we want it to be. We don't. Triple J used to be the entry point. It's not anymore.
No. It's like, at one point it was Triple J or The Voice or Australian Idol.
All that shit's cheesy.
But now it's all like, but now you don't need any of that shit.
You don't.
It's the same as, I know that you're very much against universities. It's the same thing. People always thought that you had to go to university to get into a studio. That's
They're just
complete
businesses who want to
horseshit.
take your money.
Correct.
If you're a creative with no money, like basically taking a loan from the government
As well.
is handicapping your career at what, $40,000 to $70,000. Like you're not going to pay that off in 10 years.
No. It'll be with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah, and because it's in a way where like they do it before tax, you never think about paying it off, and so it'll just be there, and they'll just slowly take it, slowly
As
put
soon as you
interest.
start earning a bit of money, they'll be taking it out.
Yeah.
So I just think horrible idea, but that's another episode.
It's a whole new episode.
It's a whole
man.
episode.
Fuck. What do you think is the scariest part about being in the music industry?
You need to look at yourself in the mirror every day
Yeah.
and hold yourself accountable. No one's going to pat you on the back. There's no,
Nobody's going to give you shit for free.
it's just a dangling carrot. Nothing is for free. What value do you offer? Why you need to reassess why you're doing this. And ask the question again, sorry.
What scares you about the music industry?
And the scariest thing is like for a very long time, you're going to be on your own. It's inconsistent. If you are relying on that as a sole source of financial income and you have a family or responsibilities or mortgages, it's a tremendous amount of pressure.
Yeah.
And it will inhibit your ability to create freely because you will not have the mental space or capacity to be able to let yourself go as a creative. So I think it's very important that you have some financial security And, you know, if you are going to solely rely on the music industry as your source of income initially, be prepared to take a lot of hits, be prepared for things to be good and then bad and then back and forth. Be prepared to, you know, make inconsistent income.
Yeah.
As just part of it. So it just depends what you're willing to put up with, what you're willing to face, and how long it takes you to be hurt. You know, no one owes you anything here, and no one's going to be fighting for you because everyone's fighting for themselves. So you really just have to be your own cheerleader, and you really have to have a
thick skin, I think.
acute ability to have incredible self-confidence and, you know, lack of fear moving forward. And we all get into our heads and we all compare ourselves to people we think are killing it on socials. But like I said, you know, there was that time where someone's like, oh, you're killing it. And very much inside I was like, I'm not killing it. I'm just posting all the time. And maybe it looks like I'm killing it, but my bank account says different, you know? And there's other times where I was killing it financially and it felt great. But Jack the Bear told me, be careful, buddy, it's temporary. Yeah. And he's right.
Yeah.
You know, and even the guys at the top of the game writing hit songs, they're struggling as well.
Fucking oath, yeah.
To get paychecks, to buy houses and pay, you know, there's a very, very small percentage of people. And the thing that it always goes between for me, bro, is like what makes me, it always aligns back to what makes me happy. Because I can earn 10, 20K from the music industry, but at many points when I've got to that amount, I've been miserable. So what's the point? What's the point? Sometimes it's better to take a hit financially because you have happiness and you always got to try and find the scales. Yeah. I was always like, money, 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 money. Let's try and make this. Let's try and make this at the expense of my happiness. And then, you know, if I'm super happy, I'm probably not earning enough money. So it's somewhere in between that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if what you're doing in the music industry is making you money and you're miserable, go find another job. Make some money there and give yourself a little bit of space to just come back to being open and creative. You need open mind, open heart, or else everything goes stale.
Fucking oath. I like it. I think we'll wrap it up there. You fucking absolutely killed it.
Thanks.
It was a great episode, man. I knew you were going to, I always like having a conversation with you. You always open my eyes to new shit. Is there anything that you are currently working on that you want to plug or...
No, I'm just, I got things, I'm just keeping myself quiet and humble. There's things I'm working on this year for myself and just my own career because I've been so busy the last, 10, 12 years developing others. And I just feel like doing a bit of self-development, doing things that align back with happiness. But, my only advice to people is just be kind to yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. No one's killing it all the time. No. It's moments. And, what I really love talking about is like what actually amounts to success, because even when you hit these little moguls of success, it doesn't mean anything to anyone. No. And it might mean something to you, but it's like, it's all smoke and mirrors, mate. It's all smoke and mirrors. It doesn't matter. What is the actual success is you coming into your space and being happy and you feeling good and you being surrounded by people with good energy who respect and love you and vice versa. And just get rid of all the people around you who are toxic, because it just, it's not going to serve you in any way.
No. Thank you, Mr. Spike Leo.
Thank you, my friend.
Appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to all the good shit. And if you want to be on, there'll be a link in the bio. We don't take everyone, so make sure
application only.
Peace.
Peace. Love. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show. Arriba mi gente, Donkeyman está aquí.